So today let's look at a term that even if you haven't heard the term, you've certainly seen this element. It's called a hashtag. And a hashtag is basically a method of tagging information on social media, which sounds really boring, and you're probably thinking, I've never seen anything like that, but you certainly have. You've seen it on Twitter, on Instagram, and Facebook, and pretty much everywhere that people post information online. People will even use it in text messages and stuff even though it doesn't really belong there. What a hashtag looks like is this. It's basically the hash symbol, or as commonly called in America, the pound symbol, followed by a string of characters without any spaces. So it could be letters, there could be numbers in there. Sometimes there's underscores and dashes, but usually not. And sometimes it's a single word like sunset. And sometimes it's a group of words like photo of the day. And these are used to tag the information there. So for instance, if it's a photo on Instagram and it's a photo of a sunset, you may include hashtag sunset in the description. So you may write something like, here's a photo I took of the beautiful sunset here in wherever I'm visiting, hashtag sunset. And you may also say hashtag photo of the day if you're used to posting maybe your favorite photo of the day. People can post things like hashtag family, a picture of their family or a sentiment about their family that they post to Facebook or something. Hashtag summer for something they feel is related to summer. Or hashtag black and white for a black and white photo, for instance. You can also hashtag things by an event. So for instance, it would be common if you tweeted about the Worldwide Developers Conference to put hashtag WWDC 2018 after it. And this actually can help put the tweet or Facebook post in context, or the photo on Instagram in context. You can just post something saying, boy, I learned a lot today, which by itself would be kind of ambiguous. But if you then put hashtag WWDC 2018, then it means, boy, I learned a lot today. And by the way, I was at the Worldwide Developers Conference today, so that is where I learned a lot. Or maybe I just met one of my heroes today, hashtag Comic-Con. And it's like, oh, okay, you were at Comic-Con and that's where that happened. You could say something about having a great trip, hashtag NYC, okay, New York City. Or it's great to see my family again, hashtag Christmas. And now you've kind of identified that as a post related to Christmas. You can use hashtags for a lot. You can search by hashtags, for instance. So in Twitter, you'll see a list of popular hashtags. So you'll see if there's a big event happening or some big news happening, people are putting hashtags in their posts. And then you could basically, instead of searching for that hashtag manually by typing it, you can just click there. It's the same thing on other social media services as well. So this is one of the purposes of hashtags, is you hashtag something and other people are using the same hashtag, and now people can say, I want to see all the posts about the Worldwide Developers Conference, and you can search by that hashtag and see all of those posts. If you want to use a hashtag, you can use existing hashtags that are there. So you can see that other people are using a hashtag, maybe at an event you're at, and then you could adopt that same hashtag and start putting them on your posts that relate to that same event or place or time or anything. You can also just create your own. You don't have to do anything to create your own. You don't have to register it anywhere or do anything special. Just use it. If you're the first person to use it, you've created a hashtag. And perhaps you're not the first person to use it, so you're just joining in there. It doesn't really matter. Hashtags have been around since around 2007, although they predate that in some information networks. By that 2007 is when they started to be used on Twitter. Kind of just people just started using them spontaneously. There really wasn't an effort by Twitter to push hashtags. They just started using them, and then Twitter went with the hashtags, and then Instagram started using them, and now they're everywhere. A lot of times people use these for certain purposes. For instance, you may see a hashtag on a TV show and they'll put hashtag and then the TV show name. With the idea being that, hey, if you're going to tweet about the TV show today, use this hashtag. And then everybody can actually look at everybody else's tweets about this TV show. It also helps, of course, promote the TV show. An ad slogan, advertisements commonly include hashtags, and they want everybody to use the same hashtag for that. Or just any kind of cultural reference that you can put in one. And then there's a lot of alternate uses for hashtags. Sometimes people don't do it for indexing, but they'll express something in it. So for instance, they may post a picture of their dog and say, "I love puppies." And it's just a quick way, instead of writing out an entire sentence, "Boy, I really love puppies," you just say hashtag "I love puppies." And it kind of is a quick way to express an emotion or a feeling or an entire sentence of information. Same thing with like foxhounds are awesome. You know, you just kind of create that. And you're just basically saying, "Hey, I love my dog and here's a cute picture." Sometimes you'll put something in context with a hashtag. Like for instance, you may say, "Here's something funny," and then post it like, "You're sweeter than 3.14." And then what does that mean? Well, but then if you put hashtag geek pickup lines, it's like, oh, okay, the person's telling jokes here. Here's a geek pickup line, and this is what it is. And instead of having to explain that you're telling a joke, you put a hashtag there. People use it for those sorts of purposes and all sorts of other purposes online. They're a great way to just get little bits of information into your posts or to tag your photos. And they're just ubiquitous and everywhere on the internet today.